Still no info on the Guardians, yeah? What are we waiting for with them? See who we're playing? Yeah. When do we find that out?
It's a 3-game series, so I'm sure that game's over by now. See who won that first game.
Oh, they're still playing. Who's still playing? The Tigers?
Tigers and Detroit. Detroit won, so we'll find out.
Oh, I thought everybody wrapped up. Were they playing a wild card game? What are they doing?
It was a wild card. Started today.
Oh.
So
I thought that stuff had all been locked in. It finally occurred to me. I'm like, what are we waiting for?
They're playing the games now.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, Detroit took a 1-0 lead over Houston, which I'd rather play Detroit than Houston.
Right.
And then I'm going to say that, and then we're going to get beat by Detroit, and then we'll be like, crap, we should play Houston.
Well, 3-1 is the final.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 1-0. Yeah, I see what you mean.
1-0
yeah,
series.
in the series. Yeah. Okay.
Best of 3.
Gotcha. And so then they will play them again tomorrow afternoon. And come Guardians playoff time, of course, we will find out if we will be preempted. But that first game is going to be Saturday. The second one,
Monday.
Both of them here at home at Progressive Field. Paul Reiser on the show tomorrow. He's got a film that's going to open everywhere on, well, this says the 3rd, so that would be Thursday. We're out Thursday and Friday. We'll talk to Paul Reiser tomorrow. It's called The Problem with People. And so we'll catch up with him. Jason Alexander will be on the show next week. I will also next week have tickets for you to see Dane Cook. If you're a Dane Cook fan, he is doing the end of this month at the Akron Civic Theater. He's on the Fresh New Flavor Tour. I'll have more tickets for you to join Bill at the Oddfellows 2nd Annual Halloween Bash and Costume Contest. That's in Medina. What are the Oddfellows? I'm sorry? You don't know?
It's like an organization.
You know that?
Oh.
I don't know.
At first, I thought that was the name of the place, but that's not the place. It's Common Ground in Medina. Like an Elk Lodge or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. A production called One Dark Night. They call it a rock symphony of the macabre. That's going to be at the Agora on October the 18th. I'll have those tickets for you next week. Want to go see Guar? We're going to hook you up. And then the Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory in Akron.
Look at your phone real quick. Just because.
Okay.
Because we had talked about something last week. I wanted to make sure that was still happening.
I don't see anything there.
I want to know.
You don't see the message that I replied to? Oh, because you delete all your messages.
I do.
Why isn't anybody including me?
Because
it's not about you, Mary.
All right.
I don't know what it's about, but
I'm
but
screenshotting
it's not in the group chat.
There.
Okay.
Send it to the group chat.
Okay.
He's going to send it to me. Yes, tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell me right now.
John
Is it
Brown.
About me?
No.
John Brown. I mean, you know in the song Bad Boys by Inner Circle, they go, "Bad boys, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?" That guy is coming in tomorrow.
John Brown's a local Cleveland comedian.
Sheriff John Brown.
He's not a sheriff.
He's not?
He's a comedian.
Doesn't he call himself the Sheriff of Comedy?
No, we actually call him Crockpot.
Elected, not appointed?
He's Crockpot John Brown.
Okay.
Or John Crockpot Brown. But
well, you're vouching for him. Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
He's a funny dude. He's headlining the Funny Stop on Thursday for the first time. And so I was like, you know what?
Is he also an abolitionist?
No, but he's got a joke about that.
Okay. Is he black?
No, white.
I'm liking this less and less, Mary. Okay, hey, how do you feel now that you found out?
Fine.
Boy, you're FOMO.
I don't like not knowing things.
Yeah,
you know John, though, right?
That tracks.
You know John, though.
Yeah, no, I know
Okay,
John. I love drama. I want to know everything all the time. I'm a gossip.
Why?
And I want to know it all.
It's so irrelevant most times. Like, why do you want to know everything? It is.
It's exciting.
To fill your brain with useless about other people?
But it doesn't fill it. It, like, entertains you for a second, and then I'll
Does
forget
it?
about it in 5 minutes. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but then to go to the lengths to try to find everything out all the time, like, sounds exhausting.
I found out, so there was a comedy festival this past weekend that my roommate was at, and she met a mutual friend. She met a friend of mine that I've known for a long time in comedy, and apparently this person has just gotten a divorce, and I didn't know that. And I was like, are you sure? I'm like,
Group
they
chat.
were married. I was like, they were married a long time. She goes, well, they're sleeping with the person who was at X club this past weekend. I was like, for real? And I was like, so then I spent like all this time going through and trying to
But what does that
look
do
at
for
both of
you?
their Instagrams.
You're looking at their Instagrams?
Yeah, to see if they like came public with it because I
But
didn't
then
know
what?
that they had gotten divorced.
Yeah, but you already know.
But I didn't know.
But now you do.
And now she wants to know what happened, and she wants to know all the
Yes.
details.
My
and-
roommate didn't know
Yeah.
anything because she's like, I just met the person. I'm not going to ask them a bunch of questions about their personal life.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Is this a person I know?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think
Okay.
so.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like,
Text
I
me-
love that.
What was the name of the husband? Because
I don't remember.
So the comedian is a female.
Well, thanks, Bill. Yeah, I was
Oops.
trying to keep it under wraps. You friggin' idiot. You're like my friggin' stepkid.
they're
No, but-
gays.
Say anything
They're
to you.
gays.
But
Can't
nobody
say
knows.
anything to you.
Nobody knows who we're talking
Yeah.
about.
I know, but it's still annoying. Where
Yeah.
he's had this information for 15 seconds and he's already like,
Not
Well,
even that
you
long.
want to know everything. Why doesn't Bill get to know everything?
but I'm not blabbing it. I'm keeping it anonymous.
But nobody knows who we're talking about. It's still fully
Sure.
anonymous.
Sure.
There have
I
been no
understand
names. You said I don't even know who you're talking about. So,
Don't
so then
start.
you
I'm not saying anything else.
okay. So then you find out that these two are split, and then you
Yes.
go to their respective Instagrams
Yes.
to do your own research.
To see if I missed something.
But you
Sometimes-
did.
No. What I'm saying is sometimes people will make an announcement. Hey, we've been together 20 years.
Yeah.
We're splitting amicably, whatever.
Oh, so
And
these
there
are
was none of
older
that.
people.
There was none of that. No, they're just known in the comedy community.
No,
as,
but
like,
if they've been married 20
they
years,
have
they're not
been married
25
20
years.
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying that sometimes people will do that. If they are known as a couple,
Okay.
it's not uncommon for them to post something saying, hey, we're splitting
Right.
up.
How long had they? Now, let me ask you this. Because I associate a statement like that with people who are very well known. Are these very well known people?
no, but
I love
they
regular.
have-
I love
they have
regular people who
credits.
post a statement.
They-
It's like,
no, because
okay,
if
tell
you're
your
known-
6 friends and everybody will be caught up.
It's no. They're not household names, but it's more than 6 friends. Do you okay? I don't know how to describe it other than
No, I
they're
understand.
big
I just-
in the comedy community. So to post out to their followers, hey, you've known us as a comedy couple for 10 years, and we're no longer together.
Tom and Christina.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
That's you think
She
my
just
roommate
had-
was sharing a room with Christina P at the Big Pine Comedy
Oh, I
Festival?
forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot where this started.
Yeah.
I forgot where it started. We really kind of get off the trail here. I forgot where it started. Okay.
No.
That would be wild. Yeah, Christina just beat breast cancer, and we said it's time to call it quits.
Right. Wow. Okay.
But I've seen people
Well, because
do
I know
that.
Christina through my friend Susie from MTV, so she would have told me if something was going on there.
No, I've seen people do that even just like you said, if they're known in any community, I feel like.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
you
I
guys
think
are, you
I
guys
think
are
I'm
used to seeing us out together, and you're not going to see us out together
I think
anymore.
I'm pretty well known in this community, and I would not put out a statement on Instagram if Gwen and I were getting a divorce.
Yeah, but you're also not very public with your relationship.
Are
It's
these two?
people? Yes, it's people who have public relationships.
I see.
That are like, hey, we're a thing. You've known us
collab.
as a thing. Yes, we've worked together for the last 10 years.
Oh, I see. They're
You're
like
not gonna
content
see
creators.
that anymore.
Okay. So is their popularity hinging on the two of them together? Is this going to cause problems
I'm getting-
professionally?
I'm getting really annoyed because I feel like what I must be either describing this incorrectly or you're not listening to what I'm saying. They don't create content together. They are just a well-known comedy couple. So that's why I said it wouldn't be weird if they put out a statement.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're asking too many questions or the wrong questions.
Well, I'm just trying. Again, I can't stress this enough. I don't know who you're talking about.
I understand
so
that.
all the questions I ask are coming from a point of not knowing anything. So I didn't know if you meant they were you know how like these married couples make TikTok content.
Sure.
So
it's
if they
not
split
that.
up, okay, these are individually comedians
Yes.
who were married and were known to be married.
Correct.
Gotcha.
But what I'm saying also is that I don't think it's weird to put out a statement if you break up with somebody. I don't think it's weird to be like, if you're someone like me who shares everything, I share all my personal crap on my social media. So if Brian and I were to break up, I don't think that would be weird. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just let it go. But I don't know. Do you think that'd be weird?
I'm not saying it's weird. I'm saying that the people who need to know are gonna find out. Like, you put it on Instagram, then you got a bunch of randos asking you questions. The
Yeah,
people
that's
who
true.
are friends of yours, you're gonna tell or they're gonna know.
Yeah.
They're gonna find out. Throwing it up, because then what do you do with it? You're not gonna answer.
You just turn
follow.
your comments off.
You're not gonna. Okay, well then, what's the point of putting out a statement if you're gonna turn your comments off?
Just so people
can know.
So that if, let's say Brian and I broke up and I posted, hey, just so everybody knows, blah, blah, blah. That way nobody's blindsided. Let's say I was doing a joke about a breakup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I never make announcements.
I guess it comes down to
And I've had
how
a lot
much
of
we
breakups.
really think people care about what's going on in our life. Like somebody's going to go, oh my God, did Mary make a joke about a breakup? She go,
Yes. That's
Of course.
You do realize that's like 90% of my followers do that crap.
I understand. I'm just saying their life is not going to change if you don't put out a statement. They're going to go, oh, Mary and Brian broke up.
No, it'll start a whole thing.
Oh.
It'll be in my comments, in my DMs, in my this, in my over. Oh, did you see what?
Even just what this conversation we're having right now, somebody's going to be half listening, and they're going to comment later and be like, did you say you and Brian broke up?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Mary and
for
Brian
real.
did not break up.
No.
No. Talking about another couple. Okay.
Super famous couple.
Super, super famous couple. This is Carrot Top and his girlfriend.
Yes, carrot bottom.
Carrot.
Now, how do you know she's Carrot Bottom?
Well, only in the winter months.
Did you see the lady who lost her bag of live crabs on the subway there? They're trying to help her scoop up her
my
live
God.
crabs from like Chinatown or something.
I'm allergic.
Yeah. Is all the goo and water on the floor of the car.
Oh,
And
gross, dude. People are crazy.
yeah.
I actually haven't seen that many wild subway things. So there's two Mexican guys playing the piano. The piano.
The piano. They rolled in a baby grand. It was wild.
The guitar today.
Yeah.
An accordion. I see that. I haven't seen any like livestock. I see pictures online of people with snakes and stuff, and like their snake gets out of their backpack on the subway. But I haven't experienced any of that.
Right.
What do you do?
Put your snake back in your backpack.
You help the person catch their
No,
crabs?
No. So there were a couple of people that were there to help. I mean, there's always going to be somebody that'll be happy to help. It doesn't have to be you. You can sit there and watch it all go down. Alan, you were talking about the guys from the Chili Peppers being in their 60s. I literally just learned yesterday that Tony Hawk is 66 and a new grandpa. Yeah, right? Like, isn't Tony Hawk's grandson... Tony Hawk's son is married to Francis Cobain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Francis Bean Cobain's father-in-law. It's pretty wild.
Bean.
Her name's Frances Bean Cobain. That's what they named her. Somebody pointed out that Tony Hawk's grandson is going to be the same age as Dave Grohl's kid. Or Kurt Cobain's it would be Kurt Cobain's grandson, be the same age as this child that Dave Grohl is going to have. Well, listen, what do you want?
Last time I ate mushrooms, I was at the Dead & Co. show in San Francisco at Oracle Park. And if you know that setup, all of their art stuff, like they have a glove that's like half built, but it's completed, you know? And the Grateful Dead played a show in Egypt once, so they kept showing Egyptian stuff on the mega screen. So it was like I was in Egypt, but like a zombie apocalypse, and I just had to keep staring at this guy's hoodie to keep me grounded, because if I looked away, I'd be go Egypt.
That dude.
I'd go Egypt.
I'd go Egypt. The last time I ate mushrooms, I was at a Dead & Company show. Yeah. Alan, I had a buddy who appeared to seemingly go psychotic with marijuana. My family found him naked in a creek with the family and friends and police all looking for him. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where your headspace is. I mean, there are some substances that are more likely to give you a good time. But, you know, some people like to sit down and watch cartoons. But if you're on acid, that might not be the move. Yeah, I remember doing acid. The way that it presented itself to me a long time ago about where your headspace is when I did acid with a friend of mine, and I had a great time, and he sat on a chair for 7 hours because he was convinced the floor would kill him. And I'm like, yeah,
Did it?
that sucks.
Did it kill him?
It did.
no.
And I was so out of
Was
it,
it lava?
I couldn't even stop it. No, you'd think. No, it was all teeth.
Oh, wow.
All teeth. Yeah, razor sharp. Really cut them to ribbons. It was gross. But, yeah. Oh, hey, we got to go. I want to get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Corey Roddick is on the way next. We will reconvene with you tomorrow around 2 o'clock. Let's say 2 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then we're out Thursday and Friday. What do you have coming up, William?
October 11th and 12th, I'll be at the Funny Stop, and I'll be revealing who got divorced. So come on out if you really want to know. And then you'll be like, oh, I didn't know those names anyway, so this isn't that big of a deal. But if you want tickets to any of my shows, go to billsquire.com.
Mary Santora.
Also going to be at the Funny Stop October 17th and 18th, the weekend after Bill, and then Bentonville, Arkansas this weekend. Yeah, that's it. Mary Santora Comedy on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Is there a science fair tomorrow?
Yeah, you want there to be?
And
That's
Whoopsie's
up to
Picks are
you.
tomorrow, too.
Oh, Whoopsie's Picks, yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to be
I'll
out
do the
Thursday.
science fair. What do we want to do? Yeah,
tell
I'll do
me.
science fair.
If you
It'll
don't want to
be
do it, you
about-
don't have to do it.
Might be an
How about-
animal tomorrow.
How about how women just, love shopping?
The science of women and shopping.
Yes, the science of
Science
women
women
be shopping.
Okay, we'll see what I can come up with.
All right, 2 o'clock tomorrow. We will meet back here. You'll find me on your socials at Alan Cox Show. The program available on the